you're getting your house ready to sell and naturally you want top dollar. So maybe you're thinking about painting, decluttering, replacing your mulch, but there's one thing that can ruin a buyer's first impression and cause you to make way less on your house than you hoped. And that, my friend, is flooring. And for a recent seller, that one thing cost them over $100,000. I'll tell you more about that later. It might sound dramatic, but I've had many buyers decide to pass on a home entirely just because of the floors. And just like that, the sale is lost. Let's talk about the flooring mistakes that send buyers running and what to do instead. It can mean the difference between sitting on the market or getting multiple offers. So what's the flooring buyers hate the most? Cheap, dated, or worn out laminate. Think about it. You walk into a home and the floors are shiny, but not in a good way. They're the high gloss orangey laminate that looks like it belongs in a 90s builder grade flip. Not a great first impression, right? Or worse, it's faux wood plank laminate that's bubbling where moisture is seeped into the seams. It's starting to chip, and in some rooms, you can actually feel the floor move under your feet. The second is stained, damaged, or mismatched carpet. While the trend is definitely to eliminate carpet altogether, most buyers are okay with it in the bedrooms, but only as long as it looks and feels new. There's nothing quite as gross to a potential buyer as stained, worn out carpet that has them wondering if pets have used the floor as a bathroom. And if you're considering replacing just some of your carpet but leaving the rest, think again. Mismatched carpet looks cheap and pieced together, leaving buyers feeling like they have no choice but to replace all of it. So the money the seller spent replacing just a portion is a complete waste. Third, too many different flooring types. Having consistent flooring throughout your home gives a cohesive feel. And believe it or not, actually makes your home feel much larger. While it might not be practical to only have one flooring type throughout, pick a maximum of 2 or 3 flooring choices and keep them consistent. Most buyers are okay with hardwoods in the main areas, carpet in the bedrooms, and maybe tile in the bathrooms, but keep your colors neutral and make sure the sightline doesn't pick up multiple flooring types in one view. That just makes a home feel chaotic and choppy. For potential buyers, this is likely the biggest purchase of their life, and the very first thing they'll notice is a floor that feels worn out, cheap, and like it's just gonna need replacing as soon as they move in. That one hurdle feels overwhelming, so they move on to another house that's just an easy yes. Here's the truth. Flooring sets the tone for the entire house. It's literally the foundation of how buyers feel when they walk through the door. And if it screams cheap or neglected, that's the impression they're gonna have about the rest of the house. Even if you've updated the kitchen, added a new roof, or spent thousands of dollars on new windows. It instantly creates doubt. And when buyers start to doubt, they start to deduct dollars, often in a grossly disproportionate amount. So what does wow buyers? Buyers today want move-in ready. And move-in ready doesn't mean fully remodeled. It just means clean, cohesive, updated enough so they feel good about moving in without spending money on major repairs or cosmetic changes. Could buyers just replace the floors themselves with the flooring credit that you're offering online? Technically, yes, but in today's market, most buyers aren't looking for a project. They're already stretching to afford the mortgage, especially with where interest rates are. So the last thing they want to think about is ripping up floors or dealing with contractors right after they move in. And with buyers doing most of their home hunting online these days, bad flooring can kill your chances before they even book a showing. Okay, so now that we know what not to install, let's talk about the best flooring choices that help our sellers net the most money when they go to sell their home. Luxury vinyl plank, or LVP. If you're replacing floors, this is our go-to. LVP is super durable, it's waterproof, doesn't scratch easily, and if you choose a great color, it actually has the warm and welcoming look of real hardwoods. It's perfect for high traffic areas, great for pets, and buyers love that it's super low maintenance. And because it's waterproof, you can put it literally throughout your entire home, achieving the goal of consistent flooring throughout. Just go with a neutral tone, something in the natural oak range. Avoid anything super trendy or dark, because buyers want timeless and versatile. A second great option is real hardwood, or refinishing hardwoods. If you already have hardwoods, don't replace them, just refinish them. Buyers love real wood floors, and considering very few new construction builders will even install it anymore, it can be a huge selling point. A simple sand and stain job costs less than new floors and makes your home feel like a quality build. Again, keep it neutral. Lighter stains like natural oak or a classic mid-range walnut tend to show better and make your home feel timeless. Third, carpet only in the bedrooms. Like we talked about earlier, it's okay to keep carpet in the bedrooms just as long as it's a neutral color, in really good condition, and definitely professionally clean it before you list your home. Anywhere else, hard surface floors are the way to go, especially in the living rooms, hallways, kitchen, and dining room. Fourth, consistency is everything. Even if you don't replace every single floor, at least keep it consistent across the main areas where you have a straight sight line. When a house has tile in the kitchen, carpet in the living room, vinyl in the hallway, laminate in the dining room, it just feels disjointed. Consistency makes your home feel larger, more updated, and cohesive. And that translates into better offers. So let me give you a recent real-life example. My buyer client saw a cute brick ranch on an acre lot that had all the things they were looking for, except the sellers did nothing to prep the home for sale. Mismatched flooring, dated, worn out hardwoods, and chaotic paint colors everywhere. And I mean chaotic. Every single room was a different, conflicting, bold color. So big surprise, the house sat, and the sellers did price drop after price drop with zero interest. Eventually the price got so low that my clients decided it was worth it. We got paint and flooring quotes, and turns out they could refinish all the hardwoods, replace all the dated tile, and repaint the entire house for under $20,000. So we went for it, and we closed on their home for $105,000 under the seller's original list price. That meant tons of instant equity for my buyers, but the sellers netted $85,000 less for their home than if they had just spent the money up front to fix the problems themselves. If you're watching this video and thinking, okay, this is helpful, but what else do I need to do to get my house ready to sell? Don't worry. We put together a free guidebook to selling your home that walks you through the entire process, step by step. Our guide is based on the real strategies we've used to sell over 1,000 homes. And trust me, you're going to want this before your listing mistakes cost you thousands of dollars. Just click the link below to download your free copy. And if you found this video helpful, you have to watch this video about the secret paint colors buyers love. It's the perfect companion to this flooring conversation, and you'll learn exactly how to make your house look fresh and appealing with just a few cans of paint.